Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and everything feels slightly off. You look in the mirror, expecting to see yourself. But something about your reflection unsettles you. It's familiar, yet foreign. The way you move, the way you speak, it's all second nature. But have you ever stopped to wonder why you act the way you do? Why you make the choices you make? Why certain fears, desires, and impulses seem to emerge from nowhere? You believe you know yourself. But what if that's just an illusion? What if your thoughts, your personality, even your sense of identity are nothing more than a carefully constructed lie? If you stripped away everything you were told to be, who would remain? This question is more than unsettling. It is the key to everything. And yet, most people never dare to ask it. You were never taught to know yourself, you were taught to perform. From childhood, you absorbed expectations like a sponge. Be good, be successful, be likable. Society handed you a script, and without question, you played the role. But beneath the mask, something was buried, the real you. Carl Jung called this the shadow, the hidden, repressed parts of your psyche. The thoughts you ignore, the emotions you suppress, the desires you pretend don't exist. Over time, you mistake the mask for your true self, unaware that an entire part of you remains unseen. Nietzsche warned that most people live as echoes of others, never forging their own path. They confuse their conditioning for their identity, mistaking external influence for internal truth. But if everything you believe about yourself was shaped by forces outside of you, can you truly say you know who you are? Living as a stranger to yourself has a costone you pay every day without realizing it. You feel an invisible weight, an unshakable restlessness, but you don't know why. You chase goals, relationships, distractions, anything to silence the quiet voice inside that whispers, something is missing. This is the trap of the unconscious self. The less you understand your true nature, the more vulnerable you become to fear, to manipulation, to the expectations of others. Society thrives on this ignorance. Consumerism preys on your manufactured desires. Social norms dictate your values. You think you're making choices, but how many of them are truly yours? Schopenhauer argued that human will is driven by unseen forces, impulses we barely comprehend. And so you live, controlled by forces you don't even perceive, mistaking the cage for freedom. Freedom begins the moment you stop believing in the lies you've told yourself. The lie that you are your thoughts. The lie that you must be the person others expect you to be. The lie that your identity is fixed, unchanging, predetermined. Jung called the journey to true self-awareness individuation a process of confronting your hidden self, integrating the parts of you that were buried. It requires radical self-honesty. It means questioning everything. Why do I truly desire this? Is this fear really mine? Or was it given to me? Am I living or merely reacting? Most people will never do this. They will cling to the comfort of illusion, but those who dare to face themselves become something more, autonomous, untamed, truly alive. And here it is, the truth you've been running from. Once you break free from the illusions, you discover the most paradoxical, terrifying reality of all. You are not one thing, but many. You are not a fixed identity, a set path, or a final destination. You are a fluid, ever-changing force, shaped by your choices, your fears, your desires, your wounds. Sartre called this radical freedom, the liberating and frightening realization that there is no predefined self, no essence waiting to be uncovered. There is only potential, an infinite capacity to shape who you are in every moment. You are the sculptor, not the sculpture, the creator, not the creation. But this freedom comes at a cost. The security of knowing who you are,